All right, it's time to start talking about Jack Bech. That's 6'2", 215 pounds. He played for the TCU Horned Frogs and is a physical wide receiver who should offer a variety of ways to make an NFL impact. Bech exploded this season when afforded more opportunities to play on the perimeter. His downfield receiving and route running have yielded explosive plays. He can physically stack corners on the vertical plane before elevating to attack the football at the catch point, right? So he's tough to tackle with the ball into his hands and even tougher on defensive backs when given blocking assignments in the run game. Bech is he's like the kind of dirty work player that every NFL wide receiver room would benefit from having. He can impact the play without the football and has the size and ball skills to bail a quarterback out against tight coverage. He played inside and outside at TCU and logged special team snaps that offer him a sturdy foundation as a player, even if he doesn't replicate his 2024 production at the NFL level. Now let's kind of go over some positives here. He's a hyper physical blocker who is engaged in assignments away from the football. He is a successful contested catch a resume, right? He has a nice resume with strong hands and physicality at the catch point. And he also offers alignment and usage versatility, opportunity to be really a core team player in addition to complementary pass catcher. Now, with some positives, we have to talk about some negatives. So a negative, it's his long speed and ability to run away from man coverage are modest at best. Only posted one productive season at the collegiate level, and his explosiveness at the line of scrimmage will force him to play physically through the contact window, which better, perimeter corners may like to test. Just looking at the background a little bit of Jack Bech, he is from Lafayette, Louisiana, and played high school for football, for St. Thomas More High School. There, he was well-regarded recruit, who garnered interest from a slew of power programs, including Notre Dame, Texas, and as a 3-star recruit. So Bech initially committed to Vanderbilt before flipping his commitment to the LSU Tigers. Bech played for the Tigers program for 2021 through 2022, offering promising glimpses, in a productive true freshman season in 2021 and posting more than 40 receptions and 489 yards receiving. His playing time dwindled as a sophomore in 2022, and Bech ultimately entered the transfer portal after the season, enrolling at TCU, which was in on his recruitment coming out of high school. Bech exploded for more than 1,000 yards receiving as a featured player in the Horned Frogs offense as a senior in 2024. He earned second team All Big 12 honors and accepted an invitation to play at the 2025 Reese's Senior Bowl at the end of the season. Bech is a heavyweight wide receiver player, right? He offers some physical reps on the perimeter that should play well at the NFL level. It is easy to appreciate his smooth movement skills and hand usage to attack defenders and win real estate before getting into his breaks or flipping his eyes back to the quarterback on the vertical stem. So his receiving profile shows growth and a potential ceiling in the right environment. Bech has won down the field this year, at TCU and runs a high percentage of his routes on the vertical plane between hitches and go routes, approximately around 40% of his routes in 2024. This isn't the most explosive player, but he's got the right temperament to play through contact and create separation on out routes and slants against off press, although he didn't see a ton of true press man this past season. His ability to physically displace cornerbacks will be helpful in sustaining his production, but he was less productive against man coverage, and his ability to run away from the premium NFL corners should be a question mark that teams will need to quantify in their assessment if, his receiving profile and how to value him as a player. Bech has eaten up zone coverage and will find soft voids before converting into a physical runner with the ball in his hands. He wins consistently and physicality and runs angrily. Plus, he claims space, at the catch point and has consistently batted above average, I would say, in contested catch situations. Bech offers strong, soft hands and excellent concentration in these three positions. His consistency in lashing to defensive backs in the run game took a step forward this year as well, and Bech is becoming the most physical run blockers in the class. He's wiped some corners completely off the map with his effort and strain, which should play well with his ability to align both in the slot, primarily where he was used in 2023, and on the perimeter where he started to branch out in 2024. This is a talent whose physicality can be a tool in the run game. He's shown the ability to get down on safeties and overhang defenders to help create seals on the second level. With his size and physicality, there's little reason to believe that the next team won't find value in him just cracking on defensive ends and reducing splits to run crack tosses. So Bech will need to round into a form of like a route runner and continue to develop his route running acumen to reach his potential at the pro level. But his foundational ability to attack the ball, attack defenders in more ways than one, and offer a physical presence to a team are a great launching point. Thank you for watching yet another breakdown for another prospect for this upcoming 2025 NFL draft. As we continue to kind of prep you, getting ready for your fantasy football drafts later on in the season, I can't wait to keep breaking down a lot of these players. That way you guys can see what's going on, and that way you can make the best selection possible. Here at the Bayou Bengal Fantasy Network, we want to make sure you are hitting all types of championships each and every year, and this is the starter of it. There is no off season when it comes to the Bayou Bengal Fantasy Network, so do yourself a favor, become a part of the family. Hit the subscribe button, smash a like button on the video below, and leave a comment down below. What do you guys think about this prospect? Is this somebody that you want to go in and try to draft on your fantasy football team? I can't wait to hear what your thoughts are, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. We'll see you guys next time.